What are these letters saying? What are they saying? Do you know what this word is?
A for me.
Okay. What's that?
A.
What's that?
C.
What's that?
R.
What's that?
I.
What's that?
A.
What's that?
D.
That.
D.
That.
D.
M.
M.
N. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mix them all up like you did before. Just move them all over. Okay. Now, can you put them back in order? And how fast can you do it? Good. Oh, very good. Yep. And
now Adrian's mom had him tutored, right?
yeah, she did.
To
And she's going to tell you about it.
I bring Adrian with Pat to get tutoring because when he was 3.5, I was thinking on kindergarten. I got another older kids. They're my other kids. He went to preschool.
Yeah.
And it didn't help very good to him because he's a good kid, a good student.
Sure.
And I want the same thing for him.
Yeah.
Because when they get preschool, I think they get better.
Yeah.
And I got a big problem with him because he was kind of wild kid.
Oh yeah.
He talked back to you. He say bad words and I told Pat, I got problem with my kid. He's acting like he's aggressive and all this stuff.
Sure, out of
And,
control.
Actually, when I brought him over, he was kicking Pat and he was kicking stuff and
He was biting too.
biting and helps a lot. Now he started preschool like a couple months ago. And the teacher, they're so happy with him because he's really good. He helps them
Good.
to put the spoons, whatever they're gonna need for the lunch.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing to bring the kids over with some person that they have the patience with the kids. They really need patience.
What color is this horse?
White.
Rummy is white?
Rummy?
No.
What color is Rummy?
Brown.
Okay. What color is Angel?
White.
Okay. You're going to divide these apples up, and so that each one gets the same amount, okay? All right, let's see you do it. Here you go. That's Angel.
This is?
And this is Rummy. Okay. So what I want you to do
is put the apples in the bag.
Yeah, the apples in the bag, but they have to have the same amount of apple. One for Angel. Two for Angel. That's all he gets? Okay. And there seems to be...
There's going to be enough for him because the other one's going to get no food.
Okay, there's just one extra here too.
I did close it.
You just press it like that. Line it up and press like that and pull it like that. That's right.
A little apple.
You're going to give Rummy that, then it won't be the same. That's not, you can't give that to Rummy. You're going to give him that too? That piece right there. Who gets more? Rummy gets more? And who gets less? Okay. Shall we go feed him? All right, let's do it. Can I hold it for you? Wait, who are you giving it to? Angel? Hold it out flat. He said thank you. might have to put it inside. When I first met Adrian, he really was, as his mom said. He was
smiling
a wild little guy.
Yeah.
And he bit,
All right.
and he couldn't follow the slightest direction.
Really?
Now,
Yeah.
he's
Much
something.
improved.
And he was acting funny for you.
Uh-huh.
He's really quite something.
Uh-huh.
And he has really good ideas, and he can concentrate for 4 hours at a time without a break.
So you figure that going into kindergarten, he carries his own weight.
More than.
Okay. All right.
Definitely more than.
Okay.
Yeah.
And otherwise it would have been a tragedy because he would have hit kindergarten and been disruptive and got sent in a different path.
And he wouldn't have liked school.
Yeah.
And now he does.
Uh-huh. So as a tutor, you feel here's success.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't usually do little kids.
Uh-huh.
I'm an adult and high school teacher usually.
I see.
But he was really a great experiment
Uh-huh.
and so much fun.
Yeah.
Every single week you could see grow, better and better and better every time.
You frequently work with special education kids across the whole
spectrum. And I act as an advocate and go into the school and work with the parents and help them prepare the student. And I like to do that. It's very much fun.
I see.
But I have worked with adults, a nurse practitioner who had a language problem. And what I had to do was help her research and then frequently interpret what she researched so that she understood it.
I see.
And then help her practice for her presentations.
Sure.
And edit her work.
Sure.
And we did pretty well. And then over here is a dissertation. This is a PhD dissertation that I helped with.
Okay.
I helped on the research.
That's always fun.
And
the dissertation.
Yeah.
It takes months.
It's a relationship of ADHD to abuse, child abuse.
I see.
And we worked on it for about 2.5 years. And I helped with the process of doing the footnoting.
Arduous.
The tests and checking to see if everything was complete. And the PhD was awarded.
Good.
It has been published.
Good.
And it's actually on the internet now.
Good. And the author is gainfully employed?
Yeah, she's a psychologist, PhD psychologist.
Always like to hear that.
And then this is an 8-year-old. This is her very first book ever. And this is her first handwriting ever.
Oh, first ever?
Ever. And this
is very clear for first time.
And it's also the story of how her horse, Golden, got trained.
Okay.
And it's a complete story. It actually is a whole little story about the training of the horse.
Sure.
And today, she actually can ride that horse.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this was her very, very first ever. And there she is on her horse.
Yeah.
And you can see that she actually did a very good job of her first riding.
Oh, for sure. And how long did you tutor her?
About probably 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. Between what age levels?
7 and probably 7.5 to 8. So control, discipline, forbearance, will, and timing, they are related and they are separate. And I tell the kids, this is how you control yourself. This is how you behave. We also have the shill game too. It's pretty good. You know what a shill is, right?
Yes.
And I tell them what a shill does, how they make the audience. They set the model for the audience. Well, it's the same thing in school. If you pay attention to the teacher, you lean a little bit forward, you nod your head imperceptibly. Keep your eyes focused on the teacher. The teacher will think that you are learning. And of course, the kid loves that.
Yeah.
But the fact is, they are learning. They just don't know it.